Hello, good morning everyone. Again, this Dong. This morning we will be installing an auxiliary fan to be placed on top of the oil cooler of this BMW R 1200 GS. To be placed here, and we will remove that thing. Okay, these are the tools we need this morning. Okay, this is the auxiliary fan that we originally installed on the Ducati Monster. Technically, we have already used this, so this is already proven and tested. So we'll be installing this in a while. Okay, first and foremost, we need to remove this something like an overhang protection for the oil cooler. Okay, that's the first bolt and nut on the left side. Okay, that's the bolt and nut on the right side. Then we have to remove this tape. Okay, we will be installing this auxiliary fan here in front of the oil cooler. So we have to place first the wire. So we'll be using these two zip ties on both ends so that our auxiliary fan will be secured in front of the oil cooler. So we need to remove this seat so that we can access the battery compartment. So this is the relay that and there's the fuse that we'll be placing here near the battery. So the wires will have to be routed here on the left side of the tank to go directly to the auxiliary fan in front. Okay, next the switch that will be installed on the left side of the handlebar. That is easy to reach whenever you're riding this BMW. Well, of course, you have to secure the switch so that it will be in perfect position. Okay, since this is very complicated, we need to be very careful to install the, of course, positive and negative, and of course in connection with the relay, and of course the switch, so that there will be no possibility of short circuit that we will be experiencing in the future. Okay, this is the junction that will be hooking up our positive line, and then before we do that, we need to, of course, install this terminal for make sure to secure the terminal properly using a long nose. Then plug in the terminal on the positive terminal of this junction, and then secure the wire properly. Okay, I'll just stop the negative line on the existing negative side of the horn. And of course, finally, we need to place this auxiliary fan on, of course, in front of the oil cooler using these two zip ties on both sides so we can secure the same properly. There you go. Since we have finished installing the auxiliary fan for the oil cooler of this BMW R 1200 GS, so I'll just make a recap. So this is the positive terminal, which is placed here, and then this one is the relay. So again, this is the fuse, so that in the event that there will be some unnecessary electrical issues, so this will just blow off. Okay, this junction is intended for you to install your accessories here on the BMW GS, no? So that in the event that your engine is not running and the ignition is turned off, of course all of the accessories are also turned off. So it is synchronized with the ignition system. So I'll show you how it's being done. No? So I cannot turn on this auxiliary fan. However, if I'll turn on the ignition, okay, so that's turned on, I can now turn on the auxiliary fan. Okay, so it's running there. So if I'll turn off the switch, okay, so meaning there's no issue that you will be able to leave the accessory turned on and then the car is idle, so the battery will be drained. Okay, so I'll show it again. So it's running, okay, but if this one is turned off, this one will not function. Okay, so that's it. That's our installation of this auxiliary fan for this oil cooler.